Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek. I am Penge, and welcome back to Mercury Fallen. So, just before we kick off, I want to point out that I have a cold. I've got coughs and sneezes, and they are spreading diseases. I've got the lurgy. So, if there are any brutal edits in this, really awful kind of jumpy edits, it's probably because I've stopped to have a great big sneeze or a huge coughing fit or something unpleasant like that, and you don't want to hear that. So that would explain any kind of weird, very sudden edits in this video. And for that, I apologise, but I suppose you would rather want that than to hear me coughing and spluttering everywhere. So yes, apologies. Hopefully it will be to a minimum. So what did we do last time? We basically set up the base to a minimum sort of level of living, if you like. So there's a bedroom with one bed. I mean, this is the world's most undesirable bedroom. It is not a very pleasant bedroom. It's got, I mean, now, we'll come to this in a second, what we're doing here. There's no walls on this side, and the other walls are just mud. I mean, alien mud walls. Not the most pleasant, but at least there is a bed. The bed means that they can recover their fatigue quicker, which means they are back out doing stuff, which is very, very good. Over here, we've got a little sort of a food area where they are growing potatoes. And that's all they're growing. It's just potatoes. They're growing nothing else. Oh, I think our science is done. Food prep research is complete. Okay, we've researched food prep. Now that means, hang on, this is another thing we did last time. That means that we can build ourselves a kitchen with a refrigerator and a cooking station in it, and we can cook the potatoes that we are talking about right now. Because currently, the potatoes they're sort of harvesting are fine. They're putting them into this little box here. Oh, it's a bit weird when all three people are stood at the same point. Look, it's all going a bit technicolor. It's Joseph in his technicolor raincoat, whatever it is. But yeah, so the potatoes are raw. So they're just crunching on raw potatoes for every meal. For breakfast, dinner, lunch, tea, supper, everything. It's just potatoes. And they must be going a little bit mad. So one of our tasks today is to get that cooking station thing in and actually get some prepared food. Because otherwise, I suspect everybody will go a little bit crazy. What else did we do? A little science station thing in. However, we've just finished that research. We've finished food prep. I'm not going to do any more research right now because I want to have the three people and our bot, wherever the bot is over there, actually going through and doing the mining. And now let's address the mining, because some of you will have noticed that I've zoned out quite a bit of mining space. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, I just wanted to have more room to build into. And so I thought, well, if we start it off, if I start off the mining and then I blabber at the start and talk nonsense for a bit, they'll get through some of it. In fact, if we speed time on, they'll get through quite a bit of it. Somebody has leveled up. We'll come to that very shortly as well. So also the second reason was we were running low on this mineral compound just here. We were running low on that, and that's used over here in this thing, in the biorefiner, to make stuff. It's used to make the structure resin, which is then used to make like the floor tiles and the walls and the doors and all that kind of stuff. So I think we needed to go and dig out a load of this to make sure we had a very healthy supply of this mineral compound stuff. And I mean, it's all in these boxes. I've set everybody as a mining priority. So there's nobody doing the little gathering thing, whatever it's called. What's it called? Hauler. That's it, because the Waltzy would normally be doing the hauling, but his priority now is mining. Mining. In fact, Sloth, yep, you can do some mining as well. Everybody just go and do the mining. Get all the mining done, then we'll gather all the stuff later on, which you've dug all the wall bits out, so that's fine. So yeah, we're going to just gather more resources, because then, you know, we don't have to bother about digging little bits out. We'll just have a massive pile of resources that we can sit and play with. What is this? What is that? That is a wall. Why is there a wall just there? It's not broken wall. It's normal wall. Okay. Do I need to be worried about that? Is there somebody on the other side of that wall? I'm not entirely sure. That's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Okay, fine. Another thing I have noticed, our people can't walk through the water. They don't walk through the water, but you can build flooring upon the water, which is how you get across. So you can't actually walk over it. So they can't do anything in the water. They can go to the edge, but they can't actually go into the water to do anything. So if I said, drill this tile out just here, this one, they couldn't do it because they can't paddle through. They don't like getting their ankles wet. Another thing that I have done that people may well have noticed, the eagle-eyed amongst you may well have noticed, is that the people in here, the three residents of my little underground alien dungeon, are looking a little bit different. And that's because I have redecorated them. I've redesigned their clothing, and also I've renamed them, and also the little sort of spider bot thing as well. Let's start with the spider bot. So we click on you, and you can't really see from there, but I've changed his name to Kenbot. He was bot-Ken. I've now just called him Kenbot. And he is corporate Geek Cupboard colours. He is the blue and the yellow. He is a Geek Cupboard corporate robot, which I do quite like the idea of. So he's very busy doing his drilling stuff, so that's good. The other three people, so the three humans, I've decided to name after the unsung heroes of the Geek Cupboard. So people that do stuff behind the scenes, perhaps, and keep little bits and bobs ticking over that you might not be aware of. So this is a little thank you to those. And let's have a look. Let's start over here. So this person here, whoever they are, it does look like they're holding a weird... Oh, no, not from that angle. From that angle, it looks a bit sonic screwdriver-y, but no, from that angle, it's clearly a digging tool of some sort. So this person here, looking kind of, at one with nature, perhaps. I've got green and brown and grey kind of colours. Nice and muted. This is T. So, yeah, T sporting the nature look. T is the Discord admin. If you want to pop over to the Geek Cupboard Discord, there is a link in the video description. But, yep, he is the admin. He keeps people in check in there. So, T is on board. This just here is Sloth sporting I'll be honest, a fairly sexy kind of pink and black number there. So a bright pink, kind of hot pink, purpley pink kind of colour, and then black for sort of the trousers, whatever it is. Yeah, your leggings you got on. Sloth, again, involved in the Discord as one of my technical expert, if you like, but also I just bother him about other technical things as well. He must get very irritated, but yeah, so I trouble him with technical things. So Sloth is like my sort of IT tech genius. And then over here in a fine outfit, which when I now look at it, it does look a little bit sort of Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band kind of outfit, but okay. So this is the Waltzy sporting a very, very beautiful red, yellow and blue ensemble. Oh, dearie me, it doesn't look good, does it? So yes, the Waltzy looks after the Geek Cupboard subreddit over on Reddit, because it's a subreddit, obviously. Looks after that, and does a marvellous job. And he put together the wiki that that keeps sort of track of all the different series we do, and it's got links to playlists and all sorts of stuff. So yes, the Waltzy does marvellous work on the subreddit. And so I thought these are the unsung heroes, so I'd include these. And then I did think by including them in here, I'm kind of celebrating their unsung hero-ness by locking them into a basement on an alien world where there's no real chance of escape. But you know what? That's fine. That's the kind of person I am. Now, one thing I am going to do is, there's some potatoes here that are ready to be harvested. But because everybody has their priority of mining, nobody's going to those. So let's adjust Sloth's priority down for 2 for mining. And then let's put you, in fact, for 3 for mining. And let's put you up to 2 for botanist. So 2 for a botanist. So immediately you've gone over to here, so you've gathered that hemp. That's very useful. Let's speed time on. You'll come back and gather that, hopefully. Then you'll gather the potatoes, and then you'll hopefully put some new potatoes down. Because at some point we will run out of potatoes. Like they're in that little box. There's 34. But if we didn't harvest those, that would be it. They would just be gone. They'd eat those in a flash, really, and they would all be gone. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the plan now is, I've got a cup of tea. I'm going to sit back and just relax and wait until they've dug all this stuff out. How long will that take? I don't really know. I'm not sure. I imagine it's going to be a good few minutes, a good 10 minutes of real time, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. First things first, though, we could open these mysterious box things that we found. Like, what's that? A tech chest. A cargo chest containing various technology items. Okay, yes, we'll have that. So 3 nuts and bolts. Is that really tech? That's nuts and bolts. Okay, and 1 electronics item. So it looks like a little sort of chip type thing. Okay, so that's fine. That's useful, I suppose. Ooh, hang on. There's a green crate here. What's a green crate? An organics chest. Okay, we'll have that. So 4 hemp, which does look a little bit like something else, but okay. 2 potatoes. Oh, and this is this stuff. Okay, so 2 structure resin, 2 cloth, and 1, what's that, book? Colonist log. Colonists logs. What are they? Oh, they're up here. Okay, right. There's a load of discoveries. Right. Oh, blueprints would be useful. Blueprints. And now, that's interesting. Fauna is a fish. Are these things we have to discover and different biomes? What's this? Well, we've discovered this thing. So what's this? A data log. Colonist log from day 122. What colonists? So the people that were here first that are now gone or something? I don't really know who this is from, but okay. Further research on the surface shows the solar radiation is declining far faster than expected. No sign of the blinking light. Moisture levels show a dramatic increase, which would indicate that the surrounding area could become forested by the time the team wakes up. Speaking of which, I'm unsure what the team will awake to as far as the facility is concerned, given that it was never meant to last that long without proper maintenance. Okay, so these must have been people that were here monitoring the people who we're controlling now. So they're probably long dead. I guess they are long, long dead. Okay, so we've discovered that. There was a box here as well, wasn't there? What's this box? Let's find this box. A food chest. Oh, they might quite like this. So it's more flipping potatoes and another log. Oh, day 2. That might be slightly more useful. Okay. Colonists log day 2. The facility AI has been shutting me out of more systems. It indicates that there are issues with the stasis systems, but it is expecting an engineer to fix it. The engineer is one of the people still in stasis. This system was supposed to be failsafe, but no one thought of this scenario. Who designed this gosh darn it system? That is a very good point. Who designed that idiotic aspect of that system? That is a little bit foolish, isn't it? Oh dearie me. Okay. It's looking good down here. So they've done a lot of this. More potatoes going in. Lovely. They're working very hard up here are the crew. There's a lot of bits here. Ooh, what's that? We've got another box. A minerals chest. Let's open that. Oh my goodness, that's got loads in it. 10 structure resin. That's welcome. Mineral compound. Azurite makes copper things. That makes iron. That is fuel. And another log. Day 55. Okay, that's that one. So it goes from day 55 to day 122. That is quite some leap. Okay, day 55. I'm not sure if my mind is playing tricks on me, but I saw a light in the distance when out collecting samples. It blinked. I thought it must have been a glinting reflection of something in the distance, so I went back outside at night. It was still there. I stared at it for almost 10 minutes before it suddenly stopped. Bunny thinks I'm just seeing things. There was a person called Bunny. Oh, can we find Bunny and bring Bunny back? Oh, I like the sound of Bunny. That's good. Okay, so they're doing that. I'm going to zone down another strip of this. I'm just going to work that along there, just because I want that to be a bit wider. And my plan is, here's the plan. Here is the plan. They're kind of working their way through that quite merrily. This is the hard stuff, actually, isn't it? This is the whatever it's called, anthracite? Fuel stuff. Yeah, that's the fuel stuff. So they're going to start working through that. That is going to create, that's going to get a load of stuff in there. That's going to get so much stuff in there. Allowed items. Hang on. I've allowed anthracite into there. Why are we not putting anthracite in there? Hang on. How can we stop anthracite being put in the other ones? Allowed no fuel in that one. Okay. Oh, someone's injured. The Watts has contracted a new ailment, hand cramp, from mining. Oh, dearie me. Right, so no anthracite in that and no fuel in that one, please. Absolutely. Put all the fuel into this one. I want all the fuel in that because it's next to the actual fuel generator thing. Okay. So they will work their way through that. Oh, a level 3 miner. Well done, Sloth. They'll work their way through here. There's another little wall section there. Do I need to worry about the fact that there's walls there? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. There's walls there, but we've got dirt in between us and that. So I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out later. Oh, also, I'm taking this down as well. This bit of wall needs to come down so we can work our way through here, put a door there. So the plan is, this is the plan. We'll have a food area just here. So we'll have a little kitchen area, maybe just here. We'll have a canteen sort of area over here with the tables and stuff, because there is a canteen thing you can research in fine dining, I noticed. I did think this was quite funny. This is what we're going to get next, but it did make me chuckle. So you go for food prep, basic stuff. Fridge, hob, floor. That's kind of, to be expected. You can make food. That's fine. Fine dining, you would, imagine... a silver service kind of thing and very fancy, lovely things with crystal decanters and, silver cutlery and all that. No, fine dining in this game is a cafeteria floor, a table and a food dispenser, which might as well say vending machine. Is that fine dining? I don't know. But what we might do is, let's start the research for that now. Let's get that done. Somebody... will dash off to do that. Sloth will go and do that because he is a one sort of priority scientist. So he will go and do some sciencey stuff. They've worked their way through all this, which is very good. What's that? There's a person. Oh, there's another person. Can we open this? Yes. Hopefully they don't plummet to their doom. But okay. Who are you? Homer Jones, a 30-year-old male. You've contracted a new ailment, hand cramp, from researching. Really? You did some research just while you stepped out of that box, yeah? Okay, fine. So you've immediately injured yourself by walking out of a box. Okie doke, right, fine. Well, let's deconstruct that thing. Oh, right, Homer Jones is right on it. Okay. We need to rename Homer Jones, I suspect. You are not Geek Cupboard kind of crew. What can we call you? But you know what? I'm not in the game. I'm not here. So let's have me. Let's throw me in. Now, I've just noticed I am stuck. I can't get out because I can't go through the water there. I can't go through this very, 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 very shallow water. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck in this little bit here. So I need to wait for one of the other bods to come and rescue me. Or, yes, I was going to say, or I will tunnel myself out. Oh, hang on. I haven't done my colours. Let's make me. Yeah, I'll be corporate. I'll go corporate, please. And, yeah, black. That'll do. Yep, lovely. Right, there's me. So there we go. Now I can get out and I can do the rest of the stuff. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So you can find people in pods. So maybe those walls and things that we're finding over there aren't quite so bad after all. Oh! There's a kitchen. There's a kitchen area just here. No. Okay. Is this bad? Do I need to worry about the fact there's a kitchen area? What's over there? How can we send somebody over there? Can we order them to move? Can we say, you, go here? I don't think we can control where they go, can we? We can't sort of right click and say, go over there, T, go and investigate. We'll have to go, right, go and demolish that wall, and they'll wander up and have a look. How fascinating. There could be a whole other base bit over there. Right now, come out of that. Speed time on. The important thing now is, I think we need to sort out everybody's priorities again. Let's get this done. We'll get that all carved out. That'll be lovely. We'll carve all that apart. We'll get ourselves some more materials and what have you. Everyone can run down here. That's good. What we do want immediately right now is another crop field thing just there, which is good. I don't know if anyone's going to actually go and build that. But yeah, I think we need to get some more potatoes on the go. And then, yeah, I think, was I talking about the plan? Can't remember if I was talking about the plan. This can be a sort of dining area bit with a cafeteria kind of bit just here. So I can sit and, you know, cook the food here, take it here. The food can be generated from here. Mostly at the start it's going to be potatoes. And then up here can be our sort of medical type place. So we'll have a little sort of med bay type thingamabob. We've got so many resources. We've got so much stuff we need to haul around the place. So yeah, when this is done, they will start doing that. So when these last 7 little bits are demolished, what we'll do is we'll let them gather everything. Oh, have I gone up? Penge is a level 2 hauler. Oh, I'm doing the hauling. Oh, go me. Oh, well done. Good job. Actually, yes. Me, be a good hauler. And also you can do the cooking as well. When it arrives, you can do the cooking. So actually, yeah, cooking first, then hauling, please. So yeah, I can go and do hauling. That's not a problem. And then when cooking eventually arrives, I will do that. So yeah, they'll take this apart. We're doing a good job of demolishing it thus far. And we'll have loads and loads of this mineral compound stuff. Let's go to here. Start this going. Oh, yeah, we want an engineer then, don't we? T. Oh, no, Sloth's the... Oh, no. No one's an engineer. Okay, yeah, let's drop T's mining priority down to 5. T can be #1 engineer. T, go and do engineering. It's very, very important. We want engineering stuff, please, now. That's kind of key. So Walter can go and do mining and hauling. That's fine. He's kind of got the strength that, has he? He's got muscles 4. Ideally, you'd want you doing. Oh, my muscles are pathetic. Muscles 2. Oh, but look, smarts 10. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I didn't realise that. That was not intentional, I promise. So we want. We've got builders. Well, let's elevate the robot to be a builder. The robot can be a builder miner. That's fine. And we'll have Penge as a hauler. So me as a cook hauler. Sloth is our botanist, miner, scientist. But let's put mining back down. So botanist, scientist. That's fine. T is the engineer. That's key. We need lots and lots of those resources to be produced in those little machines. And Waltzy can be a miner and a hauler as well. That is looking pretty good. You know what? We'll elevate your builder thing up as well. So you can go and do some building if there's no... Oh, actually, let's put that above hauling. Like that. Let's put builder 2, hauling 3. So you'll mine if there is anything. Then you'll build. Then you'll haul. What is like proper hands-on? He's like proper captain, hands-on, I'm doing cool stuff sort of guy. Okay. Now... Oh, there. I built that already. Lovely. Let's put more potatoes into there. Somebody plant potatoes, please. And, yeah, we're getting rid of all these little boxes of things. 900 mineral compound. 900. Wow. I think we might want another one of those biorefiners thrown in. Production. Yes. Let's get another one of those put into place. I will need power. Now, there is a little overlay thing for that. Yes, it has power already. Okay, that's good news. That's a good thing. So it'll have power, and I think one of those is going to be really useful. So that thing can just produce, what's that? T is a level 2 engineer. Good job, T. So yeah, that thing can just produce, I don't know, bioplastics and cloth. And this one here, when it's constructed, can do the structure resin, which we need. Now, how much do we have of the structure resin? Only 38. We don't have a lot of that left. So let's queue up 100 structure resin, and we'll just possibly leave that going. Now, what we will do is, let's just fill in some of the little gaps that we've got in these walls. Because that's a little bit silly, isn't it? Unless we want doors. Yeah, let's have doors on that side. Door just there. Door just there. That's very nice. A door just there. We want a door just there. Bet we need to put walls on either side of a door. So we'll have that like that. And then a door just there. Right, okay. Now we need to figure out what we want to do with this. Oh, we need a water pump thing as well. There was a water thingy. Water pump. Okay. What's that? Waltzy is a level 2 builder. Oh, well, good. Good job, Waltzy. Well done. If we're having the kitchen-y stuff down here, I'm going to imagine that they're going to have a water machine or something. Do they even care about water? Hang on a minute. Is there even a water metric? There's hunger. Hunger but no water. Okay. Does the machines use water? Like that? Does the thing, the thing that makes the power, the coal generator, does that use water to cool itself down? No, that's power. Does anything use water? That produces 250 gallons of water. Does anything use water? What about the cooking thing? Does that use water? Yes, 20 gallons. Okay, so we need a water thing in to make meals. So we'll need to plumb that in using the same mechanics as the power, just obviously with water pipes. So I think we possibly put the water thing down here. And then we tile over the rest of it. Just have a little water pump in the corner. Maybe we'll put 2 in. 2 water pumps in the corner. Oh, you've got stomachache while eating potatoes. Right, we really need to cook those potatoes. It's becoming imperative we cook potatoes now. Let's just carve that bit out like that. Get rid of that bit. They can come in. There comes Kenbot. He'll smash apart those walls. That's fine. So let's get ourselves a bit of flooring. So kitchen floor can go down in this corner. Sort of like that. I quite like that as a kitchen floor idea. If they get rid of those bits, that's fine. What's Kenbot doing? Just sort of sat, just wiggling about. Good wiggling, Kenbot. So yeah, if we take those out, that can be kitchen floor. Oh, we need to take that bit out as well now because we want to put walls around it. So we could put the water pumps there, say, and then wall along that way. Let's do that for now. Right, so more digging required. Dig to there, please. Is that about right? Yeah, dig to there. And then we'll put doors and walls and all that kind of stuff in. And yeah, that bit can be where there's little water pumps. We'll have 2 water pumps. In fact, can we even put them down right now? Water pump 1. Yes, we can. Let's put a couple of those down just while we can. They're just there. They're going to sit in the kitchen. It's going to be lovely. Waltz is a level 4 miner. People are getting hurt. We do need to sort that out. More mysterious wall sections. What's going on over there? What is this? I don't know whether to be concerned or not. Part of me says, yes, you should be concerned because there might be monsters. But part of me says, no, it's my friends. My friends are in there. Right, okay. That can go into there. That can be kitchen floor. Now let's make that a wall down like that. And then have the wall going to say there for now. And then how do we remove something in one big go? Like that. I don't want those to be kitchen floors anymore. I've got to do it individually, have I? Is there not a better way to do that? Deconstruct. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, no. Don't do those bits. Not that bit. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Deconstruct very quickly. There we go. Right, okay. I've deconstructed those bits. The rest of this bit up here, the kitchen could go to there. This bit here could be a little sort of cafeteria type area. That's what I'm kind of hoping. I want to dig that out now. Oh, I want everything to be all perfect and all done exactly as I want it right now. Let's get walls done in here. So we'll push a wall up there, because we might as well, like that. And we'll have a wall going all the way along to, say, there, and then along to there. And then let's throw a door into the middle, like so, and then get bedroom floor all the way along there. And then, can we even go the whole hog and have another bed? Crazy, I know. Yes, we can. Okay, lovely. Okay, this is going well so far. We've got... that thing is doing stuff. That... oh, what's our power like? 500 out of 600. Yeah, so that's producing lots of materials. That's producing lots of materials. Science is done. Sloth is a level 4 scientist. Good job, everybody. Good job. It's all looking very good. You're building the floors. The floors are looking glorious. Right, cafeteria floor next to the kitchen. Let's just make that whole thing a cafeteria. Like that. Cafeteria, cafeteria. There's little bits under the doors we need to sort out. Not really very happy with that. I need to sort that out. Right. Hallway floor, hallway floor, hallway floor. One there and one there. Okay, good. The build queue is going to be enormous. They're both what? The ore refinery has finished its queue and the biorefiner has finished its queue. Okay, ore refinery, just make 15 of each metal. Just do 15 of that, 15 of that. That's nice. And then that one must have... that one's not finished? There. Okay, yeah. So let's queue up quite a bit of bioplastic and quite a bit of cloth. Okay, much time has passed. The bedroom is done. Well, there's 2 beds. I mean, obviously, in time, we need to get more beds. But there's only 4 humans. There's only 4 people, so they can share those beds, surely. I mean, you know, I don't know where they wash the sheets. There's some water here. They could just go and dunk it in there and wash it. Where would they dry it? I don't know. Maybe hang it over the coal generator or something. That's got to kick off a little bit of heat, surely. So, yeah, a couple of beds. That should be okay. In time, we want to get 4, but right now, that's okay. They have finished off the kitchen bit down here. Oh, and they built one of the water things. Now, there we go. That leads on to something that I was going to say. I've connected that to the power grid. They've not quite built the cabling for it, but they're both connected. However, they each require 75 watts of power. So in total, now see, maths with pens, but I can do that in my head. That's 150 watts that are going to be required. I don't have that capacity. We don't generate enough power for both of these things to work. Now, I don't know what that happens. I want to avoid a power shortage at all costs. So let's go into here, into our little sort of generator room type thing. What is that? A utility room kind of area. And build another one of those. We don't have any other options yet. We don't have any other sort of power options. So let's get ourselves another coal generator. Now, where are the pipes under the floor? Okay, fine. So there's none kind of going this way. I thought if we can build it on the pipes, that'd be really useful on the power conduits. But no, we don't have one of those. Let's tuck that into that corner. Pop that there. And then go to the right button. Go to power conduits. And just add that in. Why is it not doing that? Go to there. There we go. So that'll connect that up to the power grid. And what I would like is, I would like that to be, that's how many items are waiting to build. 121 items. Set that as number 1. However, I don't think we've got enough bioplastic stuff created yet. No, we don't have enough of that. So we need some more bioplastic. Also, we got to the end of this. We got to the end of our structure resin queue. We've got 50 left. We are burning through it at a rapid rate. So let's go through that as well and do that. So we'll ramp that up a little bit. So it's all looking pretty good. I've zoned this bit out as a little sort of medical area. Actually, that's quite big. That's quite a big space. Maybe that could be the medical area. I don't know. I don't know what we need for medical stuff. However, we could now find out. Because let's have medical. And after that, I notice medical leads to cloning. And that could be really useful because we need more people. We need more people. Stuff takes a long time in this game. And I think it's because we've only got 4 humans and 1 little robot. So either we could go down the route of cloning, in which we need medical, and then required discovery. It's a clone chamber blueprint. I don't know where we get one of those, but whatever. So we could go down cloning, or we could go down basic robots. So tech printing, so we can print out things like bolts and screws and microchips and all that kind of stuff. And then we can go to robotics. Get ourselves a robot assembler and print some robot friends. And that needs a robot assembler blueprint. So yeah, we really are struggling for blueprints and stuff, aren't we? Where do we get blueprints from? They were in here, weren't they? Discoveries. So we have to find them in via digging? Possibly? I don't really know. I'm not sure. But right now, Let's research medical. People keep getting injured. Let's just research that. And yeah, all it is a medical cabinet and a medi bed and a med bay floor. I mean, that might fit in there. That might fit in that area. Bed, probably 2. Cabinet, 1. That might fit in there quite nicely. We'll see. When we get that research, we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so that's that done. Now, here's the kitchen. So the kitchen now, let's put things... Oh, we've got an eating table. We've got the cafeteria stuff unlocked, of course we have, so we can put cafeteria tables in. That's very exciting. Hang on. Let's do the important stuff first. So we're going to get ourselves a cooking station, which requires power and water. So yeah, we definitely need that other power thing in. So let's put that there. That'll do. Just there. Oh, we want a door. Door. Just there. Thank you. And then we want to get ourselves... Oh, hang on. Kitchen floor as well. Just there. Because that's not going to have any floor, because this needs to be dirt floors. So yeah, this bit can be floored in there. And then we want to get ourselves a refrigerator. Was that in there? What's a refrigerator? There, refrigerator. Okay, get that in as well and drop that just there. So it's next to where we're doing the cooking. And then I think we need to go to here. Yes, we need to stretch that power cable thing along a bit. So the power conduit can go up there like that and along into there. And then we need a water conduit coming from those along into there. Like that. And that should be pretty good. In fact, you know what? Did the water conduit go to both of those things? No. So let's drag it down to there as well. So there is plenty. There's so much for these guys to be building. It's going on quite a long time. Yep, one of you asleep. That's fine. Have a little sleep. It's all cool. Sleeping is good. We've got a big corridor down here as well that we don't really know what to do with. But at the minute, yeah, we're running out of kind of rooms. Running out of rooms to build. We've got all this stuff in. I don't think we've got any rooms that we haven't got. Bedroom, got cafeteria, refinery, hallway, kitchen, science lab. Yeah, so we've got all the rooms in. We've got all the rooms sort of present and correct at the moment, albeit in a sort of half-finished state. So yeah, maybe that could be the medical lab just there. It doesn't need to be big, I don't think. Like the science room doesn't need to be big. Oh, I put a lamp in, by the way. I threw a lamp down because I thought it might make the science room look slightly less utterly depressing. Imagine being locked in there for hours. There's nothing. There's a great big screen thing and nothing else. So I put a little lamp down, but they've not finished building it yet, and it doesn't have power even if they did build it. So yeah, that's a shame, but never mind. Oh, speed time on. Go quicker. Go quicker, dudes. Also, how many potatoes have we got left? Have we got plenty of potatoes? 2. Oh dear, is that potatoes there? Oh, that's 10 potatoes over there. That's fine. Good grief. I thought we were going to start starving to death. That would have been a sad state of affairs. So T is a level 3 engineer. So T is working his way through this stuff. That's very welcome indeed. Yep, get more of this done, please. We want more of those things working. If we could build that as well, that'd be great. We need to get ourselves some more bioplastic. We're not sort of getting that, are we? Clear cloth and just make bioplastic priority, please. How can we make that be the number one thing we need? Unless we haven't got any hemp, because hemp is required to make the bioplastic. So unless we're lacking that, we've got loads of that. We've got loads of it. 29 hemp. So we should be absolutely fine. Okay, right, I'm happy with this. We just need to wait for them to finish building these things, and then we need to wait for them to put the underground sort of piping, wiring kind of stuff in. But yeah, okay, so let's speed time on, and by that point, will we have our sciencey stuff done? Oh, probably not, actually. I'd imagine not. Penge is a level 2 scientist. It's me doing some science. That is a bad idea. Don't let me do science. No. Oh, what's that? People. I suppose I'm doing medical science. I'm learning about medical stuff. That's quite good. Does the screen represent what they're actually researching? Oh, that's quite a nice touch. I shall have to check that out when we're researching something else, just to see if the screen changes. If it does, that is a nice little touch there. Ah, the other generator is constructed. Okay, so the anthracite generator is constructed. Refill at 50%. That seems a bit wasteful. I'm going to drop that to 25%. Is that one the same? Yeah, that's a little bit of a waste, isn't it? Why don't we just go down to 25%? And then that will mean we use less of our anthracite. Well, we burn more of what we've got. Also, there's a wall section there which needs filling in. Bing, there we go, just to make it look complete and tidy. At the minute, it's just a big hole in a wall. Right, you've built that door. Well done. It was very important you built that door, but more importantly, can we build these things? What about this refrigerator? Come on, get the bioplastic done. Who's in charge of bioplastic production? This is more important. Get that done. Do you know what? Cancel all that. We've got... How much have we got of that? Oh, 1 structure resin. Okay, fine. Okay, no structure resin. Right, you are. But bioplastic more important. Do more bioplastic. Let's throw more of that in, shall we? Oh, we're out of hemp. We're out of hemp. We don't have enough of that now. So that needs to grow in order for us to get the bioplastic, in order for us to create those things. Okay, if we're waiting for that, let's go back and get some more of this resin stuff, because we've got lots of that mineral compound. So let's just throw in another 50. 50 times 5 is 250. So yeah, we should be all right. Let's throw in another little bit there. 75 of that. Okay, so that's that working. When we get hemp, eventually, that will kick into life. Okay, it's slow and steady, this game. It's a slow, steady kind of game. It takes its time. It's in no rush. Maybe I'm building things way too big, but do you know what? I like that. I imagine going into a teeny tiny kind of room. It's a little bit like building a vault in Fallout. It's a tiny bit like that. You've got the kitchen area, and it even has those floors. I think Fallout sometimes has those floors, doesn't it, in vaults? And you've got a cafeteria kind of bit, and you've got the atrium just here, and you've got little bedrooms, and you've got the engine room, you know, the sort of the power production room, and you've got the production room and all that kind of stuff, and there'll be a med bay. So yeah, it is a little bit like designing a vault. Not quite the same sort of thing, but you know, it's getting there. Okay, we've got to the point where we can't produce the materials quick enough, that we need to build with them. So I've taken out all that bit for now. I've taken out all that big section of wall and stuff up there, because the build queue was like, oh yes, this is build position 97 in the queue or something. What's that? 16. Whereas what? They're working on the thing. Is it going to be it is. It's like a little hob. It's like a little kind of hob, and I don't know what that is. A sink, possibly, to wash. It looks like a little tiny sink and a hob, and a little sort of preparation area, and it's got cupboards. Oh, that's very lovely. Oh, I like that a lot. Right, like that. Look, the fridge. Position 46 in the queue, 45. So it is tumbling down. They are working their way through things, but every single item is one thing in the build queue. So, you know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 things in the build queue in front of that. All that wall is going to be, what, another 20 bits. So that's 30 something. So, yeah, already been down to 42. I don't know where the other build stuff is. Oh, a little bit of wall there, possibly. So let's wait then. They should be all right now in burning their way through this stuff. We're getting more bioplastic. We're getting the resin. We've got cloth. Oh, actually, if we've got 14 cloth, can we build ourselves another bed? Yes, we need the structure resin. But yeah, okay. Drop another bed in. That would be no bad thing. 3 beds for the 4 people means we're nearly on for 4 beds for 4 people. We can have a bed each, everybody. And of course, the underground pipe things do contribute to the build queue. I'd kind of forgotten about that. I was looking thinking, there's an awful lot of bits there that I can't see why that's number, whatever it was, 40 something. Now it's 31 in the queue. But yeah, they're doing the underground pipes, aren't they? So the power lines are almost in. The power lines are almost complete going down here, so we should be able to power our water things. The water pipes are not constructed just yet, but yeah, they're getting on with it. It's almost finished. So our first really big build is nearly done. Now, because I'm excitable and an idiot, let's throw in some more things for them to build to slow everything down even more. How about a couple of eating tables? A place for up to 4 colonists to enjoy a meal. Well, we've got 4. Let's build for the future. Let's throw in 1 there and 1 there. So some eating tables. I like that idea. And then we want to get ourselves, where is it? A food dispenser. A place to store and retrieve meals. Okay. Oh, so it's not like a vending machine. It's a place where we can store cooked food. So we can cook the potatoes and put them into the food dispenser. Oh, I see. And it has to go into the cafeteria area. You can't put it on kitchen flooring. Okay, I see. Well, let's put that there. And that can just tuck nicely into that corner. Lovely. Okay, so a couple of tables, food dispensing thing. Fridge is not quite complete. We need more bioplastic, but the bioplastic requires more hemp. Have we got any hemp yet? We've got 29 hemp. 29 hemp. Come on. Work on that, please. Oh, the queue is empty. Oh, right. Okay, maybe that's the problem then. Or is it that one producing the stuff? Yeah, okay. More bioplastic. Make more. We've got 29. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, just make everything. Make all the bioplastic you can. Meanwhile, that thing is continuing to make the structure resin. And Kenbot's a level 3 builder. And Penge is a level 3 scientist. Go me. Go the science. Kenbot's building the fridge. The fridge is being constructed and the fridge is finished. So it's not powered. It's not powered. Our other power thing has been constructed, which is lovely. Is it connected to the power grid thing yet? It's not. Oh dear. We might want that to be kind of an important kind of thing, really. Because if we plumb in all those other things and then switch it on, surely it's going to go a bit wrong. So yeah, let's get those things done as a matter of priority, please. Let's plumb the power thing into the power grid. That might be quite useful. Yeah, and see, look, that one's got all red stuff on the inside, whereas that one does not. So does that mean that that one's not switched on? Like this power thing here is all red and looks all dramatic. That one does not. Ah, haha. Have you just switched it on? Maybe that's what that means. Sloth is a level 3 engineer. Oh, somebody else is injured. Okay. Right, are you switching that on? Yes, look. They're putting the fuel level in. So they're dumping lots of anthracite in. And it's burning it. And it's producing no power output at all. Yay. Connected devices 0. Power output nothing. Why? Why power output nothing? Power output 500 out of 600. That's got lots of connected devices. Oh! Do you not just connect it to a main grid? Each machine, each generator is connected to an individual set of things. Is that how that works? Medical research is complete. Okay, jolly good. Right, what do we get next? We can't get cloning, we can't get xenobiology. Let's get recreation, just because we can have chairs. Nothing like a good sit down. And then decor gives us a plant pot and a nightstand, which will look very nice in the bedroom. So let's get recreation next. That's only 300 points, so it's a little bit quicker. Right, okay. I've misunderstood how the power grid works. I thought you just connect everything up like that. But no, that power thing is running through that one. So have I got to make a different set of cables running through the other one? I don't really understand why that would work like that. I would have thought I'd just put that there and go, yeah, there we go, it's all connected, it's all fine. Unless I'm supposed to say, yes, link that to that somehow? Yeah, now annoyingly, just as I'm looking at this, wondering if it's going to work, they are actually powering everything up. But yeah, 505 watts out of 1200, but I don't think that's going to start working, is it? These things are not going to work, because that thing can't give it enough oomph, I don't think. It's got 505, yeah, when... Oh, that's got stuff in the middle of it now. That's kind of powered up. Right, hang on. What's going on with this? I'm a little bit confused. It's not connected to anything. So that power generation thing, clear that. So that did say, where does it say connected to so many devices? Wasn't there a bit that said it was connected to some devices somewhere? Where's that bit gone? Power output 75 work. Connected devices 1. That is connected devices 6. So I assume, right, okay. Ah, hang on. If I click that, they're all in green. That, the lamp. So that's, what, 5 devices? How many is it connected to? Does it claim to be connected to anyway? 6. Where is the 6th device? Oh, the little recharge point thing. Whereas that one is saying it's connected to that power unit thing just there. Okay. This is a bit confusing. I will admit this is a little bit confusing because I'm just connecting it into the same grid. I just thought you just connect things in. Do you need different power grids for different things? That is a little bit befuddling. Like that has got no power. But why? I don't really understand why. Not fully 100% sure how this is supposed to work. Do I need to run cables down across there? I don't know. Okay, right, hang on. Grabbity grab some power conduits. Let's grab those. That can go to there. Yeah, that can go across like that. Under the ground. Maybe we bring that across like that. And then to there. And then that will make it work. Oh, that's... Ah, haha. That's plumbed in. Oh, water. Oh, come on, do the water pipes. Are you doing the water pipes? Please do the water pipes. Yes, do the water pipes. Oh, look, they're like 9. They're position 9 in the queue. That's beautiful. Okay, Pen just contracted new ailment, eye strain from researching. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I'm okay with eye strain. Give me water. Give me water. And then, if I remember rightly, my priority is cooking over sciencey stuff. Yeah, definitely. So once that's plumbed in and that's working, I should... Oh, that's why that's not powered, because it's not built yet. When I'm looking on that view, you can't tell that, I don't really think. It doesn't look kind of the same. Oh, yeah, that's got a little blue watery bits in it. So yeah, maybe I could have worked it out. But okay. Wait. Don't eat the raw stuff just yet. Don't eat the raw food. I know it's lovely. I know you've got potatoes in the fridge and it's all cool. But wait a second. And this, we can make... It's plumbed in. Make potatoes. Penge, I summoned thee from wherever you are. Yes, there you are. He's made potatoes. He's made some potatoes. Are they cooked potatoes just there? Yes. Cooked potatoes. Right, how many of those have we got in there? 8. Okay. Make another few more. Might do 6. I think that's... I don't know how many potatoes you need, but okay, whatever. Just do that. So 2, and then nothing. So there's nothing in the fridge, but we... Okay, let's clear the craft queue. They're going there to eat some potatoes. What does it give you? What does a real potato give you? 25% satiation, 0% nutrition. Well, that's disappointing. I've also realised I don't need all these power conduit things. How on earth do I get rid of those? Do I need to go underground? Hang on, power. Yeah, I don't need any of these. Can I deconstruct things under the ground now? So can I deconstruct... No, oh, no. Not the door. Don't take the doors down. No, not the door. I want the door there. I know that wasn't finished. That's absolutely fine. But no, if I got to go underground, not to that one, and click on each of these and go deconstruct, 'cause I don't need that like that anymore. I don't need all of these bits and bobs. That bit needs some power. I don't think it's constructed yet, but we don't need to run all these power cables. And that'll save us a heck of a lot of these sort of resources in the long run. That's what? How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Probably 25, 30, and that's 60 of those resources that we just don't need to invest. So let's get rid of all these things that I just put out because I didn't quite understand how the power grid worked. Okay, excellent. So that'll save us time faffing about with that. What I might do is, how many... That's cooked potatoes. There's 5 cooked potatoes. There's none in the fridge, so we can't do any food prep. So let's go through. Let's say, yeah, make 5 lots more cooked potatoes if you can. Let's get ourselves another couple of potato beds and maybe another hemp bed thing there as well. Where was that? Production. So yeah, a little mini crop field just there, and let's have one just there. We'll keep that middle bit free. We can always expand back that way if we have to. So let's get those constructed if we can. 10 structure resin. We're running out of the very basics. Running out of the basics. We've got 118 mineral compounds though, so we're still producing stuff. What we're producing in this, we're still producing bioplastics. Be nice if we could produce those a little bit quicker. Right, that's in. So let's plant hemp just there. It'd be nice if we could do that as a high priority sort of thing, but we have not got the resources right now. Are we going to get 10 structure resin anytime soon? Doesn't look it. Right, well, let's wait for that to come back. There we go. I think it went to 11. So they're probably going to haul it right back over here, hopefully. Are you going to bring it in? Are you going to make one of these? Yay, good job. Good job. Okay, so then we'll put potatoes in here. That gives us 3 lots of potatoes, which is very, very good. Eventually, when it's finished, yay, right, not hemp. Spuds. Plant spuds, please. I was looking down here. So the different food stuff we can have. Look, raw food. Potatoes, yeah. Arrowhead fungus. We've not found fungus yet. Again, doesn't give you any nutrition. Fish chunks. Processed fish bits. There's flour. There's algae. So that's all the raw food. And then meals. Fish and chips. Nutrition 5%. Oh, come on. Come on, you're doing fish and chips a big disservice there. Fish sandwich, 25%. Sushi, nutrition 6%. Really? Tangled loaf. So that's all these things, all the alien foods, I guess, that we could build possibly. But to get the alien food things, we need to get xenobiology. And xenobiology needs a discovery of a blue fish. What's his level 3 builder? And I don't know where to look for a blue fish. And recreation is complete in our research queue. So we could get decor. That's only 200. It's 200 research points. Let's just get that done. It gives us a plant pot. Presumably with a plant in it. I don't know. Are there plants in them? I've no idea. And a nightstand, which I'm sure is what everybody needs when they are underground, under the surface of an alien world. Everyone will feel comforted by an empty plant pot and a nightstand. So that'll do for that. Ooh. Biorefiner has completed the queue. Oh, has it? One of the biorefiners has finished. Okie doke. And then we'll get metallurgy next time. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish up for now because we've been playing a little while. One thing I am going to do is, why are you standing in the corner, Sloth? Have you been naughty? Has somebody told you to go and stand in the corner and behave? What we're going to do is we are going to zone out this bit here as a med bay. So that can be a med bay, and that there can be a med bay. Now, how big do we want to make this med bay? I don't know how big one needs to be. Like, how big are the things that go into it? Because it doesn't need to be massive. If I can fit it into there and have a little room just here of med bay-ness, that's absolutely fun. Oh, look, is it done the floor? Did it do the floor under the door already? Yes, it did. Okay, so where are the med bay things? So a medical cabinet is, as you would expect, 1 by 1. And then a medical bed. Where's that? A medi bed is a little bit bigger than I was expecting. So what's that? Utilities. So it's 2 by 2. So yeah, so you could fit it in. You could fit that in quite nicely. So that could sit in the corner just there. And then you could get the thing, the medical cabinet, you could put just there. And then you could get walls to go like that. And one there and one there. And then slap a door just there. And you've got a little tiny medical bay, which is really good. And it's about the same size as that. In fact, it's a bit bigger than the science room. But there we go. That's in. Oh, and there's a little thing here. There's a table. There's a table. The second water pump is also completed, pumping water. You're sat at the table eating air. But okay, that's fine. Delicious air. We need this done now then. 15 bioplastics. That'll be finished. And then next time out, because we're going to finish up, that'll be finished. We'll get a lovely med bay in. That'll be very nice. Must remember to power it up and all that kind of stuff. But then I think we need to go exploring. I think next time we go over here and see what's this. What's all this about? There's like a kitchen floor up there. Why is there a kitchen? Why are there bits of walls just here? Let's dig through here because there's bits of walls here. Let's try and excavate this entire corner section and just see what there is. And can we find... What was it again? What did we need for xenobiology? Can we find a blue fish, a clone chamber blueprint, or a robot assembler blueprint? Because they would all be really good things for us to have. Surface mining sounds quite cool, though. Surface analysis means we can go up to the surface and do stuff. Map tab. There's a planet map. Hang on, I've not clicked on that. Ooh, there's lots of lovely little tiles. Surface visibility offline. Map table required. Oh, absolutely. Right, we shall be coming back to this just because I want to find out now what's on the surface. We'll get a med bay done. It's all kind of coming together. It is very slow. It's very methodical. It's very slow. It'd be helpful if we could have more people or more robots to do more of the work. Maybe we will get ourselves some robots next time. If we can find ourselves a little robot assembler blueprints, or if we find cloning stuff, we will clone ourselves some humans with some dubious ethics going on behind it. But whatever the case, we'll come back another time for this. If you are enjoying this, please do leave a like and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?